Alright, here's the last problem that I want you to take a look at here. And what I want you to do is, first of all, I want you to take this right trapezoid here, one pair of parallel sides. It's kind of turned on its side, and I want you to do both those things. I want you to do a dilation of 2, and then pick whether that was an enlargement or a reduction. And then I want you to do a dilation of a half, and pick if that was an enlargement or a reduction. Also, down on this side, I want you to start at the black shape, move to the red shape, and see what the scale factor is. And here's a hint: the scale factor is going to be a fraction because we're going from big shape to small shape. Take some time, see if you can take care of this one, and then come back to the video and check and see how you did. Alright, let's start on the left hand side here with the dilation of 2. That means the shape should be getting bigger. So if we get all the points down here, I'll just put them in green here. This one is going to be negative 2, 2. Negative 2, 2. Here we have negative 4, 0. Here we have negative 4, negative 4. And here we have negative 2, negative 4. Okay, we got all those. Let's do the dilation of 2, which is like multiplying everything by 2, making it twice as big. So twice as big here is going to be negative 4 and positive 4. Twice as big here is going to be negative 8 and still 0, because 0 times 2 is 0. Here we have 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. And then here we have negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Here are our new points, so this should create a shape that's twice as big. So negative 4, negative 4. Excuse me, negative 4, positive 4. Negative 8, 0. Negative 8, negative 8. And negative 4, negative 8. Here's our trapezoid, twice as big. Now, let's take a look at a dilation of 1/2, which, remember, is the same thing as dividing by 2. Back to this one quick. This should have been an enlargement because we went from the black shape to the red shape, which obviously got bigger there. Now, back to this one. Timesing by 1/2 is the same thing as dividing by 2. So let's take a look at these points right here. And I'll just do it up here, just kind of do it in order, so we've got, because I can't really put them side to side with how I drew it here. So if I take the first set, divide both of these by 2, I'm going to get negative 1 and positive 1. Divide both of these by 2, I'm going to get negative 2 and 0. Divide both of these by 2, I'm going to get negative 2, negative 2. And divide both of these by 2, I'm going to get negative 1 and negative 2. Now I've got all my points, let's plot them. I should have a trapezoid that's twice as small as the first one, or half as big. So we got negative 1 and 1, negative 2 and 0, negative 2 and negative 2, and negative 1 and negative 2 right there. There's my trapezoid at half size. That would definitely be a reduction size because we're going from the black shape to the blue shape. Now over here on this side, we've got a scale factor. I gave you a hint, it's going to be a fraction because the shape is going from bigger to smaller, which is like division, but we're only using multiplication in this case. And remember, like dividing by 10 is the same thing as timesing by 1/10. It's the same thing. So let's identify a couple points here. I'll take this guy right here, which is 10 and negative 5. The matching point would be right here, which is going to be 2 and negative 1. So we need to figure out, how do I get from here to here? Well, 10 divided by 5 is 2. Negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. So it's a division of 5. But how we're going to write that is 1/5. It's like timesing by 1/5. And let's check this one just to make sure here. We've got 5 and negative 10. So this better be divided by 5 should be 1. Divided by 5 should be negative 2. And it is. It is 1 and negative 2.